Well, I'm sure this is the show you guys really wanted me to watch. Hey, what's up you guys? This is Steffi, aka In My Humble Opinion, and welcome back to another Fan Reaction Friday video. So, while I was on my hiatus, or break if you will, from doing Fan Reaction Friday videos, I had gotten so many different requests for different shows to watch. You know, while I was on my break, I was, and I still am, trying to think of what the next show should be. But I'm on Twitter occasionally, and I heard so many people talking about this show called Emily in Paris, and specifically just really not liking this show at all. In fact, in the pantheon of the history of television, of course, there have been so many different shows that have not been critically well received, but it has been a while since I have seen a show just collectively shat on like this. I had no intention of watching the show on my channel, nor did I really have any intention of watching the show in my just regular day-to-day life. But because of that, I was intrigued. So, in today's video, I'm going to be watching, well, I don't know if there's going to be another season, but I'm going to be watching Season 1, Episode 1 of Emily in Paris. This is a one-off kind of thing. I really have no intention of watching the rest of the episodes, but I just want to see, is Emily in Paris really that bad? So, as far as what I know about this show, I think the basic premise is Emily, I think, is an American who goes to Paris for a job. I believe it was created by some of the same people who did Sex and the City, and I think this stars, yes, it stars Lily Collins. I'm looking at my Netflix screen right now, and according to Netflix, as of right now, at the time of recording this, it is number 10 in their trending page. It is described as soapy, campy, and quirky. So let's just get into Emily in Paris and just see, is it really that bad? Also, before we begin, I just want to say, while the title, the way I've set it up, and the way I'm anchoring it, it sounds like I'm about to hate on it, I'm gonna try and be as open-minded as possible. The point of this video is I genuinely do want to see, like, if this show deserves all of the criticism that it has been getting. But even in me being critical, I'm not doing this to just, like, you know, join the lynch mob and be like, yeah, fuck this show. That's not what the point of this video is. Regardless of the quality of the show, a lot of people worked really hard on it. So there's something to say about that. But I just want to see, like, I'm just so curious. So let's get into it and see how this goes. A Netflix original series. Okay, thank God, it's only 29 minutes. Chicago.
Run complete. Well done, Emily. 5.3 miles. 41 minutes. 18 seconds faster than yesterday.
Wow, good for Emily.
Madeline, you're an ad week.
Oh my gosh, Addison! We love Kate Walsh. At least Kate Walsh got a check, you know?
I want you to pitch it. Seriously? Seriously. The client has to start getting comfortable with you. Well, I don't want to step on your toes. You're not. You're stepping into my shoes.
Gosh, I hope she gets to Paris in this first episode, because if this pilot episode is just a setup of this is how she got to Paris, then this video might be pointless. Energetic instrumental music playing.
In Paris?
They said that if I did that, they'd guarantee me senior brand manager when I'm back.
Huh.
Go to Paris, girl. If there's one thing we learned from watching The Hills, never turn down Paris for a boy.
Unless I miss something. You don't speak French.
Fake it till you make it.
I like how that's the reason that she shouldn't go to Paris. You don't speak French!
You look worried.
I'm not worried. It's the French who should be worried.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Wow, what a transition. And then she runs into Villanelle. No, I'm just kidding.
You say merci. Hi.
Oh my god, this song is like kind of awful. I feel like I'm beginning to understand a little bit why the French people are like...
Oh my god, I feel like Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge.
Maybe you want to have a drink tonight?
I have a boyfriend
In Paris?
in Chicago.
So you don't have a boyfriend in Paris.
Wow, okay. Oh my god, they couldn't up her follower account or her follower number. There we go. Emily is now in Paris.
Oh, so you're not Madeline. I'm Emily. Emily Cooper, and I am so excited to be here.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
Excuse me?
That you don't.
Everyone is like so mean to her.
Well, smoking is a pleasure. And without pleasure. Oh.
German?
Exactly right. And refinement. Perhaps here.
First, let me apologize for speaking English. I did Rosetta Stone on the plane, but it hasn't kicked in yet.
What?
Your name, monsieur?
My name is Luc.
Yes, Luke.
Why is she speaking so
Why are you
loud?
shouting? Ça va durer longtemps, cette blague? Écoute, jusqu'à ce qu'elle décide de repartir.
Oh, and this lady is gonna try and make her leave early. This is her antagonist.
It's amazing, isn't it? The entire city looks like Ratatouille.
I like how they're making references to these movies that took place in
Okay,
Paris.
maybe if you
Like,
spell
that's the way we're gonna anchor
I mean, it took
and
2
let the
minutes to
audience
realize I was
know
named on Madeline,
Paris.
Seriously?
Oh, she forgot. That's not the fifth floor.
Happening. Nice to meet you, neighbor.
Enchanté.
Bonsoir. Un pain au chocolat. Un pain au chocolat.
God, if I was like not American, I would think this girl is fucking annoying. Like, we get it. There is a culture shock. Oh, she gained followers. And she made a boomerang.
Do you want to have lunch?
No,
I'm teaching the Mandarin.
How long have you been here?
Almost a year. From Shanghai. But my mother's from Korea. My mom
Wow,
works for
okay. Asian
Oh,
representation.
yeah, I'm Mindy.
Emily. Nice to meet you.
French people do this. Oh, mwah. Mwah.
I just feel like this show is kind of steeped in stereotype, but
Bonjour la Luc. Bonjour la...
Bonjour. What is la pluque?
Oh, it's a little term of endearment.
can't you just like Google what that means?
La pluque. The heck?
You know,
Oh, he's vaping.
I think the Americans have the wrong balance. You live to work. We work to live.
Wow, cultural differences.
Don't be early.
I like how he like just scooters away. Is her follower count gonna grow over the course of the season? Let me know, because I will not be watching after this, but...
There you are.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just finally got home from work.
It's 3 a.m. here.
Oh, whoops.
Is he
7 p.m.
stupid? He doesn't know what time different time zones are?
Oh,
Get naked with me,
are we having cyber sex?
if you insist.
What the hell?
You better not be recording this.
No, never.
Oh my god. Yikes.
Oh, wow. You are so beautiful.
Thanks.
This is... what? Slow-paced music playing.
Doug?
Oh, wow.
Babe?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
There you are.
Wow, this is really how their pilot episode is gonna end? Oh, she...
Oh my god.
What was that? Oh my. Well, yeah, wow. I can't believe they really ended their first episode like that. I feel like, I don't know if they thought that was kind of like an edgy kind of ending, but that was just like a why kind of ending, like a weird, like what? Again, it's kind of obviously hard to judge an entire season based off of one episode, especially based off of a pilot episode. I'm looking here. Oh shit, damn, this is 10 episodes long. That is an investment, even though like it looks like each episode's about 30-ish minutes. But with that being said, I feel like this series is kind of steeped in stereotype. Like they really play up the fact that she's American, and then they really play up the fact that she's in a new country, she's in France, she doesn't know like the way French people live and like the language and all of that. Like they really play up her culture shock, and I feel like they also play up this stereotype that French people are mean. I feel like in 2020, globalization has increased. It's as if Emily knows nothing about France. Like, it's as if Emily is living in a world, like, she's supposed to be like, what? 20-something. She works in social media. Emily, you're telling me you never watched a couple of YouTube videos, just like went on the internet to like do your research prior to coming to France to kind of just acclimate yourself or anticipate what would living in France be like? It's as if she's like a Martian that arrived from a different planet and is now in France. And I'd be really interested if you are a French person and you have watched this show, or you are watching this video and you've only seen the first episode. How do you feel about the way French people are portrayed in this show? Because if I was French, I'd be like, what the hell? Like, it's just such a negative stereotype. I can predict that the show, that's like the trajectory, is to break stereotype, and there's gonna come a point when like American Emily and her French co-workers, you know, they're a bit icy to her at first, but over time they're gonna get along and all of that. So even though I've never been to Paris, I feel like not all French people are mean, and Emily is just so like American. The only way she knows about French culture is steeped in these like movie references, like, oh, Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge and Ratatouille. And I still can't get over the fact that they literally ended their pilot episode with her plugging in her vibrator and then the power in the entire building like shuts off. Like, what? And then this like attempted sex FaceTime thing she was gonna do with her boyfriend, like what is that? Like, that totally just did not go with the tone of this that they kind of went with throughout the entire episode. Kudos to people who kept watching past episode 1. Yeah, I don't know. My question for you guys is, based off of this pilot episode, would you continue watching Emily in Paris? For me, I wouldn't. Not to say that like every show that is on TV needs to be a serious, prestige, like thought-provoking thing. That's not what I'm saying. Because I mean, like, I love Selling Sunset, and that's a show on Netflix as well, and I like binge through that shit. That's one of my favorite shows on Netflix. But Emily in Paris is just kind of a show that's just like, ugh, it's just like there. If you maybe just watch this video with me, and this is the first time you've seen little bits and pieces of the pilot, or if you did watch the pilot, like, let me know, would you continue watching Emily in Paris after watching the pilot? For me, I wouldn't. So let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, man, Emily in Paris. That's... whew. And number 10 on Netflix's trending page. I mean, I do know Netflix, they don't give out their numbers, they self-report, so how true is it that that's really the number 10 movie as of right now? And maybe it's number 10 but not for a good reason. Maybe it's other people like me trying to figure out, is it really that bad? But let me know your guys' thoughts on Emily in Paris. Let me know if you've watched this entire show and how you feel about the show. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't really continue watching Emily in Paris after this. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. And especially if you're French and you've seen this show, or if you've watched the first episode, like, how do you feel about the portrayal of French people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the only time I will ever watch Emily in Paris. I'm not continuing, so fear not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and please turn on a notification button down below so you know when a new video from me comes out. And I'm gonna just plug my podcast that I host. It's called Diva Dailies. It's a podcast where we deconstruct divas on film and TV. All October, we're watching like horror Halloween movies. So if that's something you think is up your alley, definitely check us out wherever you listen to your podcasts. You could just search Diva Dailies, and yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, everything I said was just my own personal thoughts and all my humble opinion, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!